Okay, I'm all healed up. My own room. Oh, hell yeah. My bed down here. Well, I need my armor fixed. Also, how much money do I have? Almost 2k. Go get my armor fixed and see if I can buy better armor. Just repair my stuff.
Goodbye.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
Are we agreed?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Oh. I'll go see if I can do some training. How much money do I got? I got 1k. Nobody here. Ever. What time is it? It's literally the middle of the day. Can avail of bar wench's services for free. Good. Hate having to pick something. Does everything hurt my speed? Hmm. I don't know. Do I want to specialize in something? I kind of don't know. Let get Teresa, although it's past, past noon. I mean, she is too busy or what? Do not tell me you're too busy if you're just sitting here like this.
Look at you, lover boy.
Don't you want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
In the evening. What else is there? Oh, I still have to do this. I'm in. The one.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need. Day, night, home, work.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me to...
And what would she like? Fine clothes from Venice, exquisite spices from Arabia, jewels from Germany.
Wine. Good wine.
Ah, would beer be enough?
No.
As a gift for a noble woman's wedding? No, it definitely wouldn't.
Then that's going to be a problem. I gave the last keg of good wine away as a prize for the archery competition tomorrow.
Shit. Isn't there anywhere else where I could find the wine?
Unfortunately not. I have the exclusive right to sell and buy that particular vintage. No one else in the region will stock it.
Can I enroll in the competition?
But of course, go to the shooting range above Rattay.
But what if I don't win the competition?
Then you'll have to persuade the winner to part with some truly excellent wine.
I suppose I'll just have to find a way to get it.
I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can do to help.
You were entirely unhelpful. Is it inside there? I'm supposed to. I won't.
For the Lord, look out!
Well, maybe I could hurdle you, man. My archery skill out. Almost at 5. Almost used the bow Hans gave me, or I won from him. Up alone. I can survive this.
God be with you.
I've heard there's a contest happening, and that the prize is a keg of fine wine.
That's true. I bought the finest wine to be had in the province.
I'd like to take part.
Do you know the rules?
I don't.
You shoot 7, 13, or 21 arrows, depending on who you're shooting against. The straw surround is worth 1 point, the white ring 2, and the bullseye 3. Whoever finishes shooting first gets 3 extra points.
Oh, it's just
the round ends when everyone has finished shooting, and whoever has the most points wins.
I can
it's
win
the
this.
custom to wager on it, to make it more interesting, see? The better archers you shoot against, the higher the stakes.
All right, that seems straightforward.
Just one more thing. Don't leave while the contest is underway, and never aim or shoot at anything but the target. Otherwise you're out. Got it?
Got it.
Splendid, here's some arrows for you. But you can use your own if you want. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. Good luck.
I'll roll these guys. $37. Kinda popped off. Give me my wine now. Come on, innkeeper. You can hit it. Nice. That's the whole contest? It was just one round?
Congratulations once more. And here, as promised, a cask of the finest wine in the province.
Thank you.
My bow leveled up. Means I can use this now. Or I could have always... Based on strength and agility. I thought it was based on my bow skill. What else did we have to... We had to pick up, crown. Almost evening. I have my little meeting in the upper castle. Can I go up here? Oh. I thought that was like a walkway up.
I could die of shame.
Fine, I'll go around. Harold.
Greetings. What business have you?
Oh,
Take care.
I don't want to enroll in this tournament. Yo. Radzig, I'm gonna meet with you. I don't know where you're going. You parking up? Where he lives? Oh. He's coming.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
Of course
My
we do.
lord.
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces. I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschens seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelder.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Me?
Greetings. What business have you?
None really, I just saw you on.
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scalets?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Okay, yeah,
Good
I'll
luck,
just
Hal.
look around.
Goodbye.
Hmm. Where is this? I've been here? Oh, this is... yeah. Alright, let's go... Is it evening yet?
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
We shall.
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will. I promise.
Let's be going then.
Where is
Go
the...
to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
What is
That's
his...
where you go
Why
to
is
woo
his
wenches,
audio like
isn't
that?
it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right.
Floats above the ground.
It's fine.
Literally fucking levitates.
Oh, very nice. Not so bad. You've worn me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
Come on, Bab. Must we do this?
Ah! Ow! Ow! The peachy!
Give him what for! Give him what for, Hal!
Cow!
pathetic, man. Why would you start a fight when you're this weak?
You mangy dog. He deserved that.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine.
Bro, he
Of course
barely
you
hit
are.
me.
That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
I think I'm in.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
Well, you should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
I'm in. Let's go, Henry.
Oh.
Well, since I'm here, I'll just sleep in my bed if you don't mind. What? A plane walker? That's what I talked to her. What does she have to say?
How about another little outing with me?
Hey,
You
lad,
never give up, do
don't you
you?
want a little
That would be
wager on
great.
the rat ape
Only not
trolley?
just now. Come and see me in a day or two.
Let's go out again right now. Phases into existence. It's tight. Go get this crown. Here's just down the road. This. Follow the road. Across the river.
Yeah! Yeah.
I won't put up with the likes of you.
What? I'm being attacked?
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
He's got an actual sword.
Well landed. I'll squash you like a louse, you are.
Alright. I'll mercy kill him. Oh, jeez. Doesn't say I'm still in combat, because he wasn't dead yet. Unknown potion. Yeah, I'll take all of it. Sell it all later. About another weapon. I drop. Whatever. Not that big a deal.
Yeah.
There's a little dam here. I don't know, I just want to see what this place is.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Yeah, a pretty big deal.
Is there any work you could give me?
That depends. Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've got a bit of a problem.
I'm listening.
We've got a human captive we pulled out of the river. I've an idea what to do with him, but I need a little help. I have my own plans for him, but I need a bit of help.
How did you do it? It's not every day a miller's helper catches an enemy of the crown.
That's true. My hands will be more than happy to tell you how they caught him.
I'm in the service of Radzig Kobyla, and that Cuman should be swinging from the rat-eye gallows.
Maybe, but I'm not taking him there. I don't have time. I'd rather throw him into the mill run.
I'll take him there.
I can take him there for you.
That's generous of you. And you just happen to get the reward for him too.
Listen, perhaps. I'll bring you. You caught him,
We can cut a deal, and I'll bring you your half of the reward back.
Don't take it personally, but I'm just not a trusting man. Give me the money in advance and you can take him. What you do with him then is up to you.
Damn. What do
All
you want?
How much do you want?
I'm guessing Sir Ratzig has it in for the Cumans right now, so it won't be cheap. You'll get a great deal of money for him.
I'll give you 50, man.
Fine. Here you go.
See now, I knew we'd reach an agreement. The Cuman is in the barn. My hands will unlock it for you. I'll be with you.
Okay, well, I wasn't really expecting to get into this. Where? How do I get around there?
I've come to ask about that Cuman.
Ask away.
How did you manage to catch him? It's not like I underestimate you, but I can only assume he was armed.
Oh, he was. But he had a bit of bad luck. I went for water in the morning, and all of a sudden I saw a man on a horse riding through the ford. Halfway down the ford, the horse got wild and threw him into the water. I waded in and pulled him up on the shore, and then I realised he was a Cuman. Luckily for me, he'd hit his head. He was out cold. So I dragged him into the barn.
And what plans do you have for him?
What do I know? The miller told me to guard him. You'll have to ask him what he's got in mind.
All right, I'll ask him.
Well, I already did.
Interesting.
Well, I'm here to pick him up. Oh.
I'm here for the Cuman.
What?
The miller told me I can take him away. He's headed for the Rat-Eye Gallows.
Right.
Don't just stand there, then. Open up.
Oh. Very well.
I feel like this is not gonna go smoothly at all. Why are we like untying him though?
Mit akartok már megint? Azért jöttél, hogy kiröhög? Szép kis hős vagy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll
Get
just-
up. The executioner and Rat-Eye can't wait to meet you.
Let's take him.
Mi történik?
Stop talking and get up.
Please, no, Ratai.
How about that? You do understand. And you don't want to go to Rat-Eye? If I were you, I'd feel the same way.
Please, money, underground.
I don't care, bro.
Quietly. I don't want to hear another word.
Where's the bailiff at?
Is someone there?
Bro, let me talk to you. Stop.
God be with you. I'm here about the Cuman.
Ah, so it was you who brought him. I suppose you've come for your reward.
That's right.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, I'll tell you that. That is the first cumin anyone's ever brought in alive. Then again, those devils don't deserve any mercy. Anyway, here's the reward for your service.
Thanks. You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going
Good
on?
one. Door falling off its
I've
hinges.
been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
Sure.
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water?
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other, carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then. God be with you. Is someone there?
Damn!
Yeah, I didn't know I was signing up for all this, menial work. Get on my horse. Let's go to get a. Let's go to pick up a thing.
Apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em.
I'll be back later, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know which way to go to get into town. Guess we're just winging it.
Yeah.
Does the road not cut in anywhere? It doesn't.
Yeah.
Isn't that what? Shit, Henry!
Oh.
Here! Henry! Here!
I can't
It's
believe
the
it.
boys.
We've known each other our whole lives, near enough.
Henry! I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody Joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rattay that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
Why?
And there's nothing else around here.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
Okay. Yeah. Sure, there's a lot of those going on.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa. But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rattay and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? See you later.
Man, why don't you ask her? We're just standing here. Get a job, you bums. Alright. Missed me turn.
Hey, Goodman. A word with you. Hey, Goodman. A word with you.
Did I knock? Uh-oh. It's locked from the other side. Yeah, but
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
The Lady of Talmberg sent me. She wants me to find out why the crown's been delayed.
Through no fault of ours, I can tell you that. We had a large stone ordered for mounting on the crown, a beautiful Moldavite from South Bohemia that we had cut and polished in Prague. But, well, in short, the good merchant, Martin Wieseck, who was supposed to bring it from Prague, got lost along the way. It's like the ground swallowed him up.
Lady Stephanie won't be happy.
Look, we've got something else here we can replace the stone with, but I'm sure even you can see it's not worthy of a noble wedding, and definitely not worthy of our fine craftsmanship. Oh, if I only had someone who'd try to find the Moldavite.
Why don't you just ask me? Of course I'll try to find the stone. Just tell me where the fellow was seen last.
That fellow, as you call him, the esteemed merchant, Martin Wieseck, was last seen riding alongside the Sassau River, passing by the footbridge over the ford, to the west of here. Evidently, he never made it to Sassau town.
Well, I'll look for him, but he could be far over the mountains by now. Or under the ground.
Good luck to you.
Man, it's never simple, is it? Never just go here and pick up the thing and bring it back to me. It's always a... Oh, to the west.
Yeah.
Always hunting something or...
Yeah.
Good, man? Just stand here.
God will reward you. Please, sir.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm a busy guy. Who's here? Is it him? Set up camp here?
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Oh.
Raise the alarm!
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Okay.
Alarm!
Come on, bro.
Come here, lily liver.
What? Dude, I wanna kill this guy because he doesn't have a shield. Dude, this is fun.
That's gonna cost you your life. Gone, we can. What's the matter?
It's always just a fucking gangbang, man. It's always just a gangbang of people. Never just a fight, 1v1. This guy magically gonna know I'm behind him.
Hey!
Oh. Don't wake your friend up. Let's come fight over here. Come on.
Bring it on!
Who are you?
Nope, it was nothing, man. We got stabbed his ass in the head.
Well, I never.
Okay.
The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
I got fucked over by
Is that all you've got?
the hard bushes that I can't get through. Fucking cringe ass shield user, man.
Enough, please.
Yeah,
I yield.
That's what the fuck I thought.
You're free. Leave your weapon and go.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll just take everything. Yeah, we'll just take everything. Better than mine. Okay. This guy's dead. Where's his shit? I hate lockpicking. It's fine, man. It is what it is. What do you say? Yeah, you should, dude. If you paid the mods, maybe I'd be over there modding this stream, you know? Get the thing that I was supposed to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he doesn't pay me, so I have to stream and run 10 ads per hour. So that 10 minutes of ads per hour so that I can make up the money for that he doesn't pay me.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening. Good luck to you.
Tomorrow Eve. He was just some guy, it's not even a big deal. The important thing is that we get that stone to the rich people. What's going on here?
We can supply you with a few more blankets, but not many.
Look at them. Look at the state they're in.
I know the wounded need caring for.
One of them dragged himself in here with broken ribs, and now he's going to die from pneumonia and starvation.
Look, we're doing the best we can, and this kind of attitude isn't helping. I bid you good day.
Damn. You bid her good day.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip, and they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Rattay unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about.
I do.
Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe. But convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Okay,
Well, it
don't
is a little
fucking
crowded.
yell at me, man.
Crowded. I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Okay, dude, I'm trying to help. What are you
Very
yelling
well.
at me for?
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
Alright.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him.
I don't know who that
Nobody
is.
even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Okay, I'm off to run your errands. I have to do hunt. I have to hunt, and I have to negotiate, and I have to... Oh. Read them. Look.
I'm not needed here.
Okay.
He just needs to sleep.
Alright. Oh, Jesus.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
That's so easy.
Can't. I just can't. Christ above. I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
Just close your eyes, bro.
Fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
I'll help. How am I supposed to help him?
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, and for God's sake, do it quickly. Good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Alright. I'm supposed to know what to do with that?
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
And what do you do here exactly?
What would you say
Mainly,
you
I
do
help
here?
Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold a patient down, or fetch and carry things.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Yeah, shit. What's going on?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian could set on us.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium, anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take care now.
Huh? Damn. Why are you waking me?
I don't know.
You look alright?
I'm talking to everybody.
But my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
Farewell.
I have some.
I can't sleep again.
Wait. I need more.
I'm not needed here. He just needs to sleep. I'm not needed here.
Bro looks dead. I'm not needed because that guy's fucking hella dead. Okay, I telepathically read your mind.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'll do it.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that poor man.
What?
What about the executioner from Ratai? He usually breaks bones, but he might know something about mending them too.
The executioner? Even if you could persuade him to come, they'll never let him in here.
Well, maybe it would be enough if he advised me and then I tried...
Look, do whatever you want. I have to go and take care of the others.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. You're friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
Oh?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned...
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Oh my god, I gotta hunt down so many people.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this... I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
I don't know.
Thank you. Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
No. I could lie to him. Oh, good that would do me.
To be honest, not really.
So what am I supposed to do with you?
I don't know.
Well, never mind. At least you'll learn something new. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear. I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get
How can I tell them apart?
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
All right.
See.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
Sleep again.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Okay, did I learn? Art alchemy. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Quiet!
Alright, where's the garden at? I feel like it should be close by. Gonna... I really don't want to weed his garden.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I picked literally one.
Not a leaf wasted.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do. You don't have to do that, man. Was dandelions what I was supposed to pick up? I don't know. That was one of the things. Where is he? Oh, him? Oh, this was his garden. Yeah, listen. Can I have my reward now?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You said it was finished, but I took a look at it. Is that what you call a finished job? Try again and do better. That simply isn't good enough. May the Lord watch over
Listen, I was picking up stuff from not your garden. What was the third thing I was supposed to pick up? Metal? That seems like a weed. Power leveling my herbalism? I picked the wrong thing. He's gonna be pissed at me. New perk? Alright, I did a pretty damn good job. Caring too much now, though.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
Yeah.
I may have picked a couple of the other plants by mistake.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done. I'm going to check with my own eyes. Take care now.
This is way more important than treating the wounded, by the way.
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
It wasn't the best work I've ever seen, but
What?
you pulled up more weeds than herbs, so you deserve a reward. Good luck to you.
Yeah, you're welcome.